Why, hello. Welcome to another unedited video on The Rosey Life. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking the videos. Thank you guys for your love and support. I really appreciate all of you so much. Today, I want to talk about the difference that's going to make all the difference to you, to anyone who's listening. If you feel like you are forcing, you feel like you're delusional, delulu, you feel like you're trying really hard, you're controlling, and you got yourself into anger, you're anxious, feel like giving up, and then you affirm or you visualize you're doing everything you're supposed to do, and yet you're mad because you're not seeing anything move in your reality. I want to share with you a very powerful difference, a definition that makes everything completely flip on its head. Most of us have been taught to go work hard and force things to happen. And then we learn about the law, whichever law you want to talk about, right? You learn about the law, or you pray to the power or a God. Everything is implying that it's separate from you. You got to go learn the law. You got to go learn how it works. You got to go learn the rules of it. You got to go learn it. Otherwise, you can't get what you want. And all of this is still implying separation, that the law is separate from you, that God is separate from you, that you're separate from your desires. So then it makes sense why people feel, and this is me included, why people feel mad and frustrated, because they're trying everything they can to have their desires unfold right in front of them, right? Still clinging to the idea that they're separate from everything, including the law. And so then this feeling of like delusional and control and force comes in, because you feel like you're having to make something happen. You've got to make it happen. And then you hear about being, and you're just like, what the hell? Stick with me. This definition really changed everything for me. And after talking to so many new clients recently, I'm seeing a theme, and my intention is that this also goes for all of you who are listening. This is Cambridge Dictionary's definition, and you can Google it. And the word that I looked up was the word force. Because one morning I woke up and I heard, go Google the word force. And when I read it, I felt like finally, it was the articulation of what I was physically feeling when I would affirm or visualizing. And I just felt like this resistance, like I was forcing it, like I was lying to myself when I would affirm it and those kind of things. Because I felt like this weird pushback, right? Every time I did it, and I'm like, why? And then I went on a hunt for months and years trying to figure it out. But then I woke up to this thought, go Google definition of force. And this is what it is. All right. It says the word force is also AKA give no choice. To make something happen or make someone do something difficult, unpleasant, or unusual, especially by threatening or not offering the possibility of choice. Forcing someone or something to do something you can't force her to make a decision. Listen to that. To make something happen or make someone do something difficult, unpleasant, or unusual, especially by threatening or not offering the possibility of a choice. The whole definition is literally talking about the opposite of free will. When you're trying to force and control something, you're not realizing that you have free will to choose. Forcing, listen to the difference. Forcing is not choosing. You are choosing what you want. You don't have to force yourself to believe that it's true. You don't have to force someone to like you or choose you. You don't have to force someone to give you the job. You don't have to force someone or force yourself in any way, shape, or form. That's not the definition of, that's the ego's definition of control. Okay, but we're not even talking about the ego because the ego's made up. Someone asked me about that too. The ego is just another made up. Ego is made up of thoughts, feelings, and human behaviors. And it's just, all of which you can change. So that's why it's not real, it's made up. We conjure it up. So force is not the same thing as choice. I'm choosing. I get to choose whatever I want to experience for myself. I get to choose whatever I want, and I get it. I get to choose of what's already an option for me. If I can think it, I choose it. If I can think it, it already exists. It's already fulfilled. I'm choosing it. Do you see the difference between choosing and forcing? So if you're feeling delusional and if you're feeling like you're forcing and you physically can feel like you're forcing, that's why. Because you're trying to make yourself do something and you don't have to. You're just choosing. You are choosing. Out of all the things that you want, you are choosing. Maybe some of you have read the book Power versus Force. It's been a while since I read it, but I thought about that book when I was thinking of this video. And I like this quote from him, and it says, "Force can only dominate, while power has a capacity to unite." Force can only dominate, elusive control, like the fake control. You can dominate, you could try to force something, right? While power, choice, your power to choose, has a capacity to unite. Well, let's talk about uniting. So all of these law of, and the list is not exhaustive, okay? I could have kept going on forever. I wanted to try to bring in the big guns, okay? The law of detachment, the law of attraction, the law of assumption, law of reversibility, the law of one, the release resistance, the 3D, 4D, 5D, AZ, all the D, E, F, and G's, and all the infinite numbers, okay? Release resistance, release blocks, release beliefs, the subconscious mind. Raise vibration, or raise your energy. The lion's portal, like we've talked about. 888, astrology. The idea of needing to be convinced, conviction, belief, it's true, faith, fulfilled, self-concept, and all your buts, when, where, and hows. All of these are ideas or concepts, right? They are true, right? But what happens is when people get introduced to any law, they go in and say, oh, I have to learn it. I have to go learn all the rules of it and learn how to use it. I got to learn how to have a good self-concept. I got to learn how to have faith. I got to learn to believe. I got to learn to be convinced and convicted. I got to learn how to get into the lion's portal. I got to learn what to do then. I got to learn all of these. I got to learn how to release resistance. I got to learn how to do this. And then you remain in any one of these or others, okay? You think that this is what you've got to do to have your stuff. when what's actually true is one thing. I am. I am. That's being. I am. I am what? I am that. I am it. I am there. What are you talking about, Rose? I am the law of detachment. I am the law of attraction. I am the law of assumption. I am the law of reversibility. I am the law of one. I am the releasing of the resistance. I am everything. I am the subconscious. I am the lion's portal. I am the damn portal. I am the numbers. I am the astrology. I am convinced. I am all these things. I am that I am. I am. These things are within you. These things are not outside of you. These things are within you. All of it, everything, and including all the stuff that I didn't even write it down. They're all within you. All the D's, all the numbers, it's all within you. You are it. I am it. You don't got to learn it because you are it. You don't got to fix your self-concept because you are perfect self-concept. You are the perfect law. You are the law. You can say, I am the law. The law is working through you. When you talk, when I'm speaking right now, I am the law speaking right now. When I speak anything, when I imagine anything, that is the law in motion. I am the law in motion. I am. That's why all techniques work, because I am the law that makes them work. The law is not something outside of you, like a God outside of you. You are the law. You are God. You are it. You're all of it. You're not some of things. You're not a piece, a particle of God, and he dissected himself in millions of little pieces. You're all of God. You're all power. You are the law, and you are all the laws. They're all within you. They're all within us. So when you hear anything, you're like, yeah, I know. I'm that. I am that. I am it. I am that, whatever that is. I am it, the thing that I want, and I'm there, the place that I want to be. I'm there. I'm it. I'm that. It's a very simple answer. That's being, to be, whatever you want. Being it. I am it. Yeah, I know. I am it. I'm there. I'm not getting there. I'm there. I've arrived. I'm there. So stop looking for the answers to your problems. Stop looking and know that you are the answer. Know that you are the answer. Stop looking for stop looking for the best way to manifest. Stop looking for the best way to release resistance. Stop looking for the best way on how to manifest something, and know that you are the way. You are the way. I am the way. How am I the way? Because I'm it. I'm everything. I'm already it. I don't have to go and try to be it. I am it. I'm declaring I am it. And you're going to notice when you start declaring you're it without the evidence on the outside with your eyeballs, when you start declaring that you are it without the evidence, but what happens is many people will start declaring, I am it, whatever that is, whatever they desire, and then they immediately start looking for the evidence when a certain amount of time has passed by, and they assume that it didn't work and that there's something wrong. So then they start looking for the list of issues to go look for. Remember, when I say I am it, you're also the but, where, when, how. Yeah, you're those too. You're everything that you say you are. Like I had a client earlier today, and she said, what if I don't know what I want? She says, then what? And I said, listen to your question. In your question is the answer. The problem is the answer. And she said, what do you mean? I said, listen to what you're saying. She said that I don't know what I want. I said, exactly. And I said, what do you expect to find if you're saying you don't know what you want? And she's like, oh, so just say that I know what I want, even if I can't see it or think of it. I said, exactly. You have to first be it, declare you're it, in order for you to experience it. Without any conditions. Well, it's been this time. It's been this long. I've tried that before. Okay. You're creating all of those statements too. You see, you decide who you are, and that's it. And you say, I'm it. I am it. I am everything. And I am this who I say I am right now. Another one of my program members, she's nailing it. Today she says, oh my God, it is really easy, isn't it? And I said, yes. She said, I just say what I want. And then I said, no, that's it. I said what I had to say, and I'm it now. And then she kept seeing results after results after results. And I said, exactly. So think of it as, I said what I said. You've heard this saying before, right? I said what I said, period. And one of my friends was over here the other day, and she said, oh, we were talking about this. And she said it reminded her of a line in a movie of the the TV show Game of Thrones. She said when one of the kings he says, a true king doesn't have to say he's a king. A king doesn't have to say he's a king, because he just is. I said what I said, period. There's no more arguing and discussing and asking where, when, how, but, how, when, where. That's not you in your royalty. I said what I said, and that's enough. And now I expect to see it. That is how you as a king or queen are to be, because you are everything. I am it. I have it. I am the law. I am all of it. I don't have to play by anybody's rules. I am the rules. I create the rules. I am everything. There's only one rule, and that is that there are no rules. There's only the rule that I say there is, because I am it. I am the law. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I intend that you guys all let that sink in and be it, instead of trying, working on it, getting there. No, you are there. Remember, I'm there. I'm it. I'm that. Now. That's all there is now. Okay? All right, I love you guys, and thank you guys again. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.